everyone. So this is the tutorial for the hairstyle that I had on yesterday. So the first part of the video you'll see I'll just be sectioning off my hair in sections and kind of separating it for the hairstyle. And I have quite a few sections going on in my head as well. So yeah, so most of the times I just pretty much use my finger to actually part my hair, unless I'm trying to get it extremely straight. Then I'll go ahead and use a comb. Also section off a little bit of hair in the front, and that's the hair that I left out. I'm going to plait it, and the hair that's plaited is pretty much the hair that I section off to make my hump with. And here you see me checking just to make sure I left out enough hair to do that. On this side, and I'm pretty much just going to be corn rolling the sides, or whatever you want to call it. I've told y'all several times that I'm not very good at corn rolling my hair. And I think it's because my nails are long and I don't want to cut my nails just to learn how to corn roll my hair. So I pretty much just wing it. I just go with it, and however it come out, that's the way I wear it. So here I'm just going to section off some hair on the side, and pretty much in the shape of an L, pretty much. But it's going to be kind of be curved like. And I pretty much just went and made up how I wanted to corn roll my hair. I didn't really have a set pattern that I wanted to go by when I first started. I pretty much just went and just freestyled it pretty much. And I also applied jam on my hair before I actually corn rolled it. And this is the one with the orange top. And I also added some Kanekalon hair to the braids. And I did that just to make the braids last longer. Pretty much, and when you add a little hair to it, it keeps it also from freezing up as fast as well. So I decided to add just a teeny thin layer of hair with each corn roll that I did. And since my hair is natural, I was able to pull my hair tighter than I really wanted. My braids was actually a little bit too tight, but it wasn't too tight where it would cause any damage or anything like that to my hair, but it's braided a little tighter than I actually wanted it to be. So here you'll just see me sectioning off and pretty much corn rolling the entire section on this side. this is what the finished side looks like so far. So next I'm gonna actually go to the other side of my head and try to get both sides to look alike. It's really difficult to get both sides identical, but I did my best. So you can see the sides that I finished both sides actually now. So next you're just gonna see me add a little bit of edge control around the edges of my hair in the back. And I'm also going to add a little bit of Gorilla Snot just to get my edges kind of slick. And I'm going to use the Curlerific leave-in, moisture-rich leave-in. And if you have viewed the video of my hair update, you notice that I don't use Alpha G Curlerific products anymore other than their texture mask. But I still had some of this left, so I want to go ahead and use it up. So I decided to just go ahead and use it on my hair to moisturize, keep my hair moisturized while I have it, up in the style. So after I finish using up all of the Alpha G Curlerific, I won't be using it anymore. Then I applied a ponytail holder on my hair, and I'm going to 2-strand twist it and kind of wrap it around somewhat like you would do a Bantu knot. And I just added a rubber band on it just to hold it to keep it from coming apart, from coming down. And I'm going to do that for the 3 sections in my head that I left out. I'm going to do one at the bottom, which I've already done, one in the middle, and one in the very top of my head. And on this section, I didn't add any edge control or Gorilla Snot. I only added the Curlerific leave-in moisturizer on my hair. Top section, I'm going to be adding edge control and Gorilla Snot just like I did the bottom section. And I'm also going to be adding some of the Curlerific Moisture Rich on this section as well. And I'm going to add a ponytail holder and 2-strand twist it pretty much just like I did all the other two sections. So I'm going to take the front section down, and this is the section I'm going to actually make my hump with. So the first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of edge control and Gorilla Snot. I'm also going to be using the one and only molding cream product that I showed you in my hair update video. And I told you about that in the hair update video already, so I don't have to go into details about it, but it really makes your hair straight if you put enough of it on there. It'll pretty much straighten your hair out, especially when you're doing styles like a hump or something like that. You need your hair to be a little bit straight and you don't want a lot of texture in it at the time. It works really well. For the hump in the front, I forgot to mention that I'm actually adding hair into it. I'm going to add some Kankalon hair, and I just kind of teased a piece of old hair that I had and rolled it up in the center and rolled it in my hair like you would roll it with a roller. And I use hair just because when I use hair, it lasts longer. Now, I could have did it without the hair, but when I sleep, when I tie my hair up with my scarf, it'll just flatten the hump out, and I didn't want that. I want my hair to last all week long. So here is the Kankalon hair, and I just actually plaited it. It had a rubber band already on it. It's pretty much straight out of the pack, and I just plaited it and left the rubber band on. I just attached it to my hair with the rubber band actually, and then I went down the center of my hair, and I kind of pulled it apart somewhat to kind of stretch it, and then added hairpins on it. Now, if you notice in the video that I did not braid the hair tight, because if I braided it really tight, I wouldn't be able to pull it and kind of pull the hair apart and pin it down like I wanted to. You can do like a really tight braid if you wanted to, but I would recommend if you do it to add more hair to it so it'll be a thicker plait. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I used 2 full bags, I believe, to plait. In the plait, I think I used two full bags of hair. Rolled the end of my hair because I thought I was going to have a tighter curl with the flexi rod, and I dipped it in hot water, but it wasn't the way I wanted it to be. But anyway, I actually made a bow out of Kanekalon hair, and I'm going to have a tutorial on that soon as well. I'll probably have it posted by Friday, how I actually made the bow. I didn't want to add it into this video because this video was already long enough. So that is basically it for everything. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later, YouTube. Till then, take care.